Hi, and welcome to Rumbo al inglés. You're here with your favorite people in the world. That's right, Dr. Alonso. That's me, Alberto Alonso. And the forgetful, crazy, unbelievable, slow, ugly, horrible, and unpleasant Rachel of the River. Hi, Raquel.
Hi, Alberto.
Okay, you know that I'm just metiéndome contigo. How do you say that?
Kidding.
I'm
Joking.
just kidding. But what was the phrasal verb I taught you in the other class? I'm just...
Picking on you.
Yes, I'm just picking on you. It's nothing serious. I'm just trying to give the people at home some negative adjectives. Now, why are adjectives so important? I've gone over this before. I've told you before. Why are adjectives so important?
Because they help you to express yourself better.
Yeah. Absolutely. They help you express yourself and describe how you feel, describe your opinion, right? It's a great way to really communicate. I mean, when you have a richness of adjectives, you can really describe exactly how you feel. Not kind of or similar, but you can get exactly how you feel. You can communicate it. Very good, Raquel. I love your bracelet and your necklace. They match. Very nice.
They match with my ring as well.
With your ring. Tell me to ask you where you got them.
Ask me where I got them.
Where did you get them?
I got them from a shopping center nearby.
Okay, nearby, close to this area. Yeah. Okay. Tell me to ask you how long ago you got them.
Ask me how long ago I got them.
How long ago did you get them?
I got them a week ago.
A week ago. Tell me to ask you if you got them specifically for Rumbo al inglés.
Ask me if I got them specific for Rumbo.
Specifically, right?
Specifically.
Specific. La fe es como ese. Specifically. Specifically. Give it to me again.
Specifically.
Okay, no es specifically, right? Specifically. One more time. I'll repeat it for you. Specifically. Let's try this. Specific. One more time.
Specific.
One more time.
Specific.
Come on, give it to me.
Specifically. I can't, Alberto.
Specific. Yes, you can. And so can you.
Specially.
No, specific. Give me specific.
Ask me if I got it specifically for this program for Rumbo al inglés.
Sure. Did you get them specifically? Specifically. I love the word for this program.
Not really. I got them specially for you.
Specially for... That's 10 points for Raquel. 10 points you got them from me. You know, I prefer the pearl necklace, but I think that's a good one. I like those ones too.
This
I like
is much better. This is bigger and more colorful.
It is, but pearls are great. Women love pearls. Is this true? Pearls and diamonds. Is this true?
I prefer diamonds.
You prefer diamonds, but you do like pearls. I know this. I know because you have a wonderful pearl necklace that you were wearing on one of our past programs. Yeah? Okay. Good. Very good, Raquel. Okay, ask me where I got this watch.
Where did you get that watch?
I got it in Florida. Ask me how old I was when I got the watch.
How old were you when you got the watch?
What do you want to know?
I want to know how old you were when you got the watch.
I was about 21 years old when I got the watch. Okay, ask me who gave me the watch.
Who gave you the watch?
Okay, I got the watch from an ex-girlfriend of mine. Okay, I like this watch though a lot. It still works after many years. It's a good watch. Okay, ask me where it was made. Passive voice. Ask me where it was made.
Well, where was it made?
What do you want to know?
I want to know where it was made.
It was made in China. What do you think? Everything is made in China, I think, or at least duplicated in China. Hey, it's good. I think if you can make it, right? Okay, very good, Raquel. And I wanted to ask you a very important question. You owe me something. You owe me something.
You're a pain in the neck.
I'm a pain in the neck. I'm going to give you 5 points because you're using a vocabulary word or an expression that I taught you. I am a pain in the neck. You're right. But you owe me an impersonation, an impression of someone. Are you ready? Are you ready to give us your impression of someone?
No, I'm not ready.
Oh my goodness. Are you serious? When are you going to be ready?
I can try, but it's going to be horrible.
All right. Well, at least then you'll earn your names, your adjectives here. All right, try. Who are you going to do an impression of?
I can make an impression. I can do an impression of you.
You're going to do an impression of me?
Yeah, I wanted to get another one ready, but I didn't have time, so...
Oh, no.
I can do an impression of you.
You're going to do an impression of me. I'm a bit nervous.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, I think it would be funny. Do you
Really?
think Raquel can do a good impression of me? Let's see, Raquel.
Oh my God.
Do an impression of me.
Okay, give me a few seconds
Okay,
to
all right.
concentrate.
I'll be you. Will it make
You'll
it
be
easy?
Raquel and I'll be Alberto.
Whoa, okay, that's a good idea. We're going to switch roles, a little role reversal. I'm the student, you're the teacher. Here we go.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'll do an impression of you at the same time. Okay. Yes, I am, Alberto.
Oh,
You're very
okay.
formal. Yes, I am.
Okay. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Rumbo al Inglés. I'm here with our lovely, charming, beautiful, amazing, brilliant, unique,
You got it, you got it. Keep it going, keep it going.
Raquel del Río.
Okay.
How are you, Raquel?
Great, I'm doing very well, Alberto.
Good.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you. Good, good. Raquel, ask me, what are we gonna
What we are.
what we are going to look at today?
Alberto, what are we going to look at today?
What do I want to know?
You want to know what we are going to look at today.
One more time.
You want to know, or I want to know, what we are going to look at today.
Good, you are the best. Give yourself 5 points, Raquel.
Okay.
That's all, Alberto.
Okay, all right, not bad, Raquel, not bad. What did you think of Raquel's impression of me? You know what? We have another person here who does an impression of me. Who else does an impression of me?
Juan.
Juan.
The
We tell you
machine.
about Juan, the machine, the lean, green, fighting machine. Juan does an impression of me, so he does it very well too. One day we're going to have Juan come out here, and he's going to do an impression of me too, and then we can compare and see whose impression is better. But that was very good, Raquel.
I
You know-
couldn't do it.
The only thing is you started laughing. You didn't keep it together. You didn't keep it together. You started laughing so much that at the end you were like, the lovely, beautiful. All right. Now, how do you say partirse? How do you say this?
To be in stitches.
To be in stitches, also to crack up. We were just cracking up. We were cracking up because it was very funny, the role reversal. That was very funny, Raquel. I enjoyed that very much. How did you feel about
It
that?
was really difficult.
How did you feel about being in my shoes for a few minutes?
Horrible.
Horrible. Now you know how I feel. No, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's great to be in my shoes, but it was kind of funny to be the student. It was kind of funny. I felt more pressure as the student than I do as the teacher. All right, very good, very good. Okay, Raquel. Now I'm going to go back to myself, and Raquel will return to herself. Ask me what we're going to look at today.
What are we going to look at today?
What do you want to know?
I want to know what we are going to look at today.
Okay, we're going to look at pues más vale que. Pues más vale que. It's a strong warning or recommendation, right? With the threat of serious consequences. Pues más vale que. How do you say más vale que vengas a tiempo?
You better be here on time.
You'd better be here on time. That's right. So the construction is subject, had better. Okay? There it is. Thank you, Bea. I was waiting for it, and you put it out there for us. 5 points for you, Bea. Okay? You had better be here on time. Now, let me give you a little trick when we use this. We never separate it. We always contract it. You'd better. She'd better. We'd better. They'd better. Okay? And we use it with the infinitive, but without to. You'd better come. Right? You never use to, but you use the same tense as the infinitive. Okay? You'd better come. They'd better go. You'd better listen to what I tell you if you want to improve. Right? So, pues más vale que. You'd better. We'd better. Okay? Are you ready to take a look at it a little bit? We'll do some translations.
I'm ready.
All right. Más vale que te levantes ya.
You better get up now.
Yes, you'd better get up now. Okay? Más te vale que prestes atención a lo que yo te voy a decir.
You better pay attention to what I'm going to say to you.
Yes, or what I'm going to tell you, right? Okay? You'd better pay attention to what I'm going to tell you because these are the keys of the English language. These are the important things. And you are at a level now, if you're watching this, if you can follow me, you're at a level where now you're working on becoming more native with everything, getting speed, getting agility, feeling more comfortable in the language. right? Okay, let's try another one. Más vale que me digas lo que ocurrió.
You better tell me what happened.
You'd better tell me what happened. You'd better tell me what happened. Very good. Más vale que termines rápido.
You better finish quickly.
You'd better finish quickly, okay? All right, very good. You'd better finish quickly. Más le vale llegar puntual.
He better get here on time.
He'd better get here on time or be on time. He'd better be on time or else. What is this or else? We use this a lot with had better. Have you heard of this?
No.
Porque si no. All right, so I remember my mother would say, Alberto, you'd better get up here. I'd say, why? She'd say, or else. It's like the consequence. And then the or else, you don't even have to finish. Or else is basically the threat saying, porque si no, ya sabes, right? So, or else, right? All right. So another one, an example, más vale llegar puntual would be, he'd better get here on time, or else. And or else, you don't even have to finish because or else shows that there's a negative consequence after this. Okay, very good. Más nos vale estar preparados.
We better be ready.
We'd better be ready, yeah. We'd better be ready, okay. Más vale que dejes de llorar cuando murió Chanquete.
You better stop crying when Chanquete died.
Yeah, when Chanquete died. I changed that translation a little bit, yeah. It's difficult though, it's difficult to stop crying. But I'd better stop crying because I have to recuperar de esto. How do you say this?
Make up.
No, recuperar.
Get over.
Yes, to get over es recuperar de una situación. Superar, right, is to get over. Think about it. If you have a hill, you have a difficult situation, you have to get over the situation, right? Again, the best way to learn phrasal verbs, associate them and repeat them. Repeat them, right? Remember we said that repeating them as many times as possible until they come out naturally, right? How do you say alcanzar a tal persona? Or?
Catch up with, to keep up with.
Yeah, to keep up with is mantener el ritmo. To catch up with, it means you're behind. You're behind. Good. Give yourself 10 points. Give yourself 10 points, okay? All right, here we go. Now, how do we form the negative of this? Now we say, because we said, he'd better come. What is the negative? Pues más vale que no venga.
He better not to come.
Do we use to with this?
He better...
You said not to come. And remember, one of the first things I told you is we don't use to. We use the infinitive without to.
He better not come.
Yes, he'd better not come. Be careful, because many people take had and they make that negative. He hadn't better. Incorrect. He had better. After better, you put not. He had better not come. He had better not go. They'd better not worry. Right? Okay, so just remember, hadn't doesn't change. We put not after better. And do we use to?
No.
We'd better not use to if we want to say it correctly. Don't you agree?
I do.
I do. Okay, very good. All right, so let's take a look at it in the negative. Más te vale que no vuelvas a hacer eso.
You better not do it again.
You'd better not do it again, sure. Or else, right? Put a few or else's in there.
Or
Give me that.
else.
But I want you to say it threatening. I want you to give it to me. Show me that there are going to be some serious consequences. Give me that Clint Eastwood face. Oh no, not that one. Don't be not. Oh, okay, here we go. Are you ready? Más le vale a ella que no vuelva a comportarse así.
She
Porque
better...
si no-
She better not to behave. Sorry, I'm sorry.
What was Raquel's mistake? Tell us.
To the infinitive.
Take out the to. We don't use the to. Give it to me one more time.
She better not behave like that, or else.
Or else, right? Yeah, the finger wave here. She'd better not behave like that, or else. Okay, good. Okay. What I'll do now is I'm going to give you something, and then you give it to me again. So they'd better not come here asking for money. Okay, give it to me in the positive.
They better come here asking for money.
They'd better come here asking for money. It doesn't make much sense because you don't want anyone to ask you for money. Okay. All right. How do you say now? How do we put this in the interrogative? How do we say this in the interrogative?
Had they better come here?
No. Okay. It's usually used with do you think? Okay, so we say, do you think I'd better call her? Yeah, I think you'd better call her. So it's used usually with an imperative. Do you think I should? Do you think I... So anything that goes before, we usually don't start it with the had better construction. We start it with do you think? Okay, so give me this one. ¿Crees que debería llamarles?
Do you think I better call them?
Okay, do you think I'd better call them? Yes, I think you'd better call them. Or else what's going to happen if you don't call them? There will be serious consequences, okay? ¿Crees que deberíamos decírselo a ellos?
Do you think we better tell them?
Do you think we'd better tell them? Okay, good, good. So, I think you'd better study English or else, right? Tell them, Raquel, tell them. Because maybe they don't listen to me, but hopefully they'll listen to you. Tell
I
them.
think you better study English or else.
A little more threatening. Give it to them.
I think you better study English or else.
Or else, right? Listen to Raquel. You'd better listen to Raquel or else, right? Okay, good, good, very good. Raquel, now we're going to look at one of my favorite verbs in the English language. Okay, ask me what my favorite verb is.
What's your favorite verb?
What do you want to know?
I want to know what your favorite verb is.
I want to know what your favorite verb is. Do you know? Take a guess.
I don't know, something strange.
Something. Why do you say something strange?
Why not?
You better not make fun of me, or else
I don't know.
I'll give you some tongue twisters again.
Really?
Okay, my favorite verb is the verb to get. Okay, ask me why get is my favorite verb.
Why is the verb to get your favorite one?
Yeah, the verb to get is my favorite is because it's so useful. It's very, very useful. It has so many uses. I mean, I know a lot of my students try to get around esquivar. They try to get around this verb, but it can be so helpful because it has so many uses. It has hundreds of uses in English. And in fact, I'll give you a few now. Let's look at the three main uses of the verb to get. Okay, I'll give it to you in context. You tell me what it means. Okay, I got your email. Thank you.
He recibido tu email.
Okay, recibir, to receive. Okay, here's another one. Okay, I got a degree in dramatic arts.
He conseguido un diploma
Yeah.
en arte dramático.
Right, to obtain, to receive, to obtain. What about this one? Here's another one, okay? Go and get me a Coca-Cola, please.
Ves y cógeme o tráeme una Coca-Cola, por
Right,
favor.
it's like acercar, tal cosa. Can you get me the newspaper when you go downstairs? Okay, so these are the three main meanings. But also, when it's used with to, what does it mean? What time do you get to the office?
¿A qué hora has llegado?
Okay, ¿a qué hora llegas? What time do you get to the office, usually? Okay, so when we use it with to, it's llegar. So look at these three verbs. They're things we do every day, repeatedly. Okay, there are a few times when we don't use to get home, to get here, to get there, to get back. Why? Because these are concepts more than places. And we don't use the verb, we don't use to. So we say, I got home, but when you say the office, I got to the office. Okay, and there's another meaning. There's another use for it too. The reflexive, casarse.
I get married.
Very often, or you got married. Because get is habitualmente, I hope not.
No, I got
Elizabeth
married.
Taylor, I got married. Me cansé.
I got tired.
I got tired. Me enfadé.
I got upset.
Right, so it's the reflexive too. Me disgusté.
I got disappointed.
Yes, okay, so again, there's another. And I think of all, just with these, how many uses it has. Okay, even very common expressions. No me malinterpretes.
Don't get me wrong.
Don't get me wrong. 5 points for that one, okay? Don't get me wrong. What about this one? Here's one. Él siempre se sale con la suya.
He always gets his ways.
His way. One more time.
He always gets his way.
Did you say get or gets? Don't tell me you're leaving out the S.
He always gets his way.
Yeah, I want to hear snakes. Give it to me one more time.
Snakes. He always gets his way.
Ask me.
Does he always get his way?
Yes, he always gets his way, definitely. Okay, siempre se sale con la suya. He always gets. So there are many, many common expressions. Vaya al grano.
Get to the point.
Yes, get to the point. Vaya al grano. So you see how many uses? And we didn't even look at all of them. I'm just giving you an idea of some. Okay? So I want you to get into this verb to get, because it can be used, it can be your best friend instead of your worst enemy. I know a lot of people. Are you one of these people who try to avoid this verb?
No, not that one. Other ones.
Other ones. Okay, all right. All right, well, how do you say this? Because this is a very common thing to say. ¿Qué quieres decir?
What do you mean?
What do you mean is ¿qué quieres decir? But there's another way with get. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
No.
So you don't know what I'm getting
What
at?
are you talking about?
You don't know what I'm getting at?
Okay.
Do you know what I'm getting at now? I know what you're getting at.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
Okay. To get at something is to mean, to insinuate. What are you getting at with all of this? Okay, what are you getting at? To get at something is ¿qué quieres decir? Or insinuar, right? Is insinuar a word in Spanish, or did I make it up? Sometimes I make up words in Spanish. Sometimes they work. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes people look at me and say, what are you getting at? Another example. Okay, so let's do a few translations with this. No entiendo lo que quieres decir.
Using,
Yeah.
I don't understand where you are getting at.
Okay, what you are getting at.
What?
Right? I don't understand what you are getting at. Okay, I don't understand what you are getting. No entiendo lo que quieres decir. Okay, what about this one? ¿Qué demonios estás insinuando?
What on earth are you getting at?
Yes, what on earth are you getting at? Exactly. Okay, no tengo ni idea de lo que ella quiere decir.
I don't really know what she's getting at.
Yes, or I have no idea. That's fine. No, I don't really know what she's getting at. Okay, lo que quiero decir es que creo que es una buena idea.
What I want to get at is that it's a good idea.
Okay, sure. Or what I'm getting at. What I'm getting at is that I think it's a good idea.
Okay.
Okay, what I'm getting at, give it to me one more time.
What I'm getting at is that I think it's a good idea.
Sure, okay. Here's another one. ¿Quieres decir algo en particular?
Are you getting at something in particular?
Yes. Are you getting at something in particular? Okay, are you getting at? It's like llegar a. ¿A qué quieres llegar? If you think of it this way. ¿Dónde quieres llegar con esto? ¿Qué quieres decir? Right? Okay, eso es exactamente lo que quiero decir.
That's what I'm getting at.
That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm. And how do you, if you want to put out this exactamente, this adverb? How do you say that?
That's what I'm getting at exactly.
That's exactly
Okay.
what I'm getting at. Give it to me one more time.
That's exactly what I'm getting at.
That's exactly what I'm getting at. Okay. Do you understand what I'm getting at now with this verb to get?
I think I understand where you're getting at.
Where or what?
What you're getting at.
Okay, what I'm getting at. I'm getting at is what I want to say, okay? ¿Todavía no has comprendido lo que quiero decir? Sorry, it's a question. ¿Todavía no has comprendido lo que quiero decir?
Haven't you understood what I'm getting at? At. Haven't you understood what I'm getting at?
Are you finished? Yet.
Oh,
Right?
yes.
Yet is used in negatives and questions. Give it to me one more time.
Haven't you understood what I'm getting at yet?
Okay. Haven't you understood what I'm getting at yet? I hope you're understanding what I'm getting at, because I'm getting at some of the most important things in English grammar, structures, okay, compositions, things that you need to know if you want to understand us 100%, right? Okay, well, Raquel, guess what time we're getting to? Ask me.
We're getting at.
No, porque no queremos decir. We're getting to, ahora es llegar a.
We're getting to the end.
We're getting to the end of the show. Yeah, it's time to say goodbye. Unfortunately, I know. Just, it's okay. It's going to be okay. All right. You can tape the programs. You can record them and watch them in your spare time over and over and over because you love them so much. Okay, Raquel, thank you so much for your wonderful impression and for your hard work in class.
Thank you, Alberto, for everything.
All right, very good. And thank you so much. Keep practicing, and you will understand what I'm getting at. All right, take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.